You gotta quit doing that. You messed me all up. This is our first podcast video, whatever you call this, that we're trying, and you messed me up. All right, ready?
All right, ready. Go.
Clap on.
Clap off.
Clap up.
All right, stop. Messed me up.
Hey guys, welcome to Tate's Travel. We are talking about our trip out west. We recently took our Thor Scope van and traveled out west for 2 months. I was alone with her.
I was alone with him.
Oh my God. Oh, we almost didn't make it.
What? 21, 22 states, 14 national parks, 2 monuments, and plenty of forestries in between.
Lots of deserts, tornadoes, hailstorms, windstorms.
Border Patrol.
Border Patrol stops. You name it, we're going to get into it. And our videos this season, Van Life Season 2, making our way out west. So today we are talking about our first location, our first stop, which is Flora Bama, which is on the state line of Florida and Alabama, of course. It took 7.5 hours to drive there along one interstate, I-10. Boring as all get out. Lots of crashes. And, of course, lots of rain.
Just wait.
Yes. So we got there. We were tired. We were hungry. She was hangry. And we decided to just pass the campground, go straight to Flora Bama. Amy did not want to go to the bar. I didn't want to go to the bar that night. We were tired. So across the street from Flora Bama, we did get a glimpse of it.
The Ole River Grill.
The Ole River Grill. And we went in. We went inside there. It was really nice. It was about to close.
It was about to close.
We had no idea.
Yeah, but we got there just in time. We actually ate there twice, so it was pretty good, actually.
So this is what it looked like. And then this is what it actually looked like because it was
we were
night.
there at night.
Yeah, it was nighttime. So the first picture was during the day. The next day when we went and ate there again, like Amy said. So we went there and we got in and we got a little booth in the back. I had shrimp. It was delicious.
I had shrimp tacos. Gulf shrimp are the best.
Gulf shrimp.
Not Atlantic. Sorry. I know we live on the north.
I enjoy the Gulf side of Florida better than.
Me too.
Oh my gosh! But
we live in North Florida, so.
Yeah. So we ate, and then of course, like I said, we were tired. We didn't go to the bar. We went straight to the campsite in the dark. We didn't get to see much of it. We stayed at the what is it called?
Pensacola West KOA?
Yes. Gulf Shores Pensacola West KOA. It's a long title.
Yeah.
It's a holiday?
It was a holiday. So a little bit of difference between what we found with Campgrounds of America, KOA, is that the journeys are more like, I would consider them more like the Hampton Inns, if you're familiar with Hilton products. It's kind of just right off the interstate. The holidays are a little more amenities where you get like a pool, those types of things.
Hot playground,
tub, playground.
House,
yeah, they also
cafe.
Pancakes in the morning, free pancakes usually at the holidays. It depends on the holiday though. And then they also had the resorts, which we'll get into much later.
Yes, we'll get into our favorite KOA much later, many videos from now. Yeah. We're going to leave that a secret for now. But our favorite KOA is...
Yeah. So anyway, I definitely the holidays were probably more preferable for us. I think the journeys, they kind of packed us in like right on top of each other.
A couple of them, yeah.
A couple of them, which wasn't very preferable. But overall, the price point is a little bit higher than most like state campgrounds that you can get into. However, if you do KOAs quite a bit like we did on this trip, because obviously I had to work some, so I wanted good internet. We did a what they call their KOA pass or something like that, rewards, whatever their rewards
Or
program
you get a
is.
discount.
Yeah, you get a discount. It's like $33 for the year, but it saves you 10% on every stay that you stay at through KOA. We're actually going back in September to take our grandson back up to the Smoky Mountains, where we're going to use some of those points and get some discounts.
Yeah. So we decided to stay there because they have nice bathrooms. They have nice everything.
We did find one with a bathtub that was so clean.
We'll talk about that later, though.
Oh my gosh, it was wow.
Yeah. So once we got done eating, we went back to the KOA. We parked there. We set up. It was pitch black. The next day, we woke up, found out that it was a nice KOA, beautiful. They not only have great cabins with baths, they have premium campsites. They have a beach, well, sort of a beach, and then they have a nice dock you can walk out. And we took a tour after Amy worked from the van.
Yeah. So working from the van, one of the things that was really important for me was making sure that I had good internet. And so we've camped before and tried to use our booster in the van through the wine guard, which we have a what is it?
Antenna of some sort.
Yeah. And it works sometimes, but not all the time. We have AT&T on our phones. It works sometimes, but not all the time. We have two different services. We have AT&T and we have Verizon. Yeah. But what I found was the Verizon Jetpack. It worked pretty much, besides 2 locations our whole trip, it worked all the time. Yep. Regardless, besides those 2 locations. But we'll talk about those later because they're a little more remote.
We set her up on a table, the swivel table and the scope. And she had her computer there. She had her headset. She was going to town, talking away on the phone, handling business. And then while she was doing that, I set up on the sink area with my laptop and started making files and stuff to put all the videos and pictures in. After she was done, I said, "Hey, do you want to go for a walk?" We went for a walk. And we toured the campground, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. So here's a little video of that. All right, Amy's done with work, and we are going to go check out the campsite.
Yep.
Or campground, sorry.
We're going to go find dinner and go to Flora Bama.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
The water's gross like it. Push her in?
No.
Click the thumbs up like button. Push her in. So we are in Alabama, Florida.
No, we're in Alabama.
In Alabama, Florida?
No, we're not.
Well, we're right on the border of Florida and Alabama. They call it Flora Bama, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what they refer to it. And apparently there's a bunch of beaches here. So, I don't know. We haven't seen the beaches yet. Hopefully we'll see them here in just a little bit. We're going back to Flora Bama. It's like a club. I guess they call it a club.
It's a bar.
It's a bar, club, whatever you call
bar.
it. But there's like 5 different stages I was reading online, and they play rock music in one area, country music in one area, beach music in one area, and Amy says they have music just going like
All day long.
all day long. And then they even have like a big tent apparently out back on the beach, and they have another band playing out there, so you can pick whatever music you want. You can look at their website and see what band's playing.
Yeah.
You can even play their music. They have their own radio station. It's pretty cool. So look it up online. Day 2 actually of our journey out west. So it's kind of like we're like in limbo. We're just getting to the good stuff, but we've never been to the Florida Alabama line, and we heard it was pretty cool. So we're going to be staying mainly at KOA's. Kind of luxurious, I guess.
For a campground.
Yeah, for a campground, it's a little more upgraded. It's got, all the hookups and stuff like that. So we're gonna spoil ourselves a little bit because we've never been on a trip this long. Here's our camping spot for last night. To make more room, I took the tire off so I could get to the back doors open. That's the new temporary spare tire that I got. It's on a hitch, so you can't open the doors unless you take it off, but it's real easy. And then I take our little, this is a shoe container. That's pretty much our junk container. It's got towel paper, fire starters, aquifers, first aid kit, all the good stuff. And then after we're done with the tour,
We finally.
we decided to go early because we're not night owls anymore. We're not,
In our 20s.
Yeah, we're not in our 20s anymore. We can't hide that. So we decided to go a little bit earlier to Flora Bama. We went there. We ate again at the Ole River because we loved it so much. Yeah. And I think we had the same thing.
Yeah, we did, but we sat outside this time. And you could see like all the boats pull up. They can just kind of pull in. It reminded me a lot of Panama City.
Yeah, Panama City, Florida. With the way all the hotels and everything, the vibe and everything along the beach and stuff, and then there's tons of boats out there, yachts out there, people and swimming in the beach, off the beach, and there's a river behind there. It's really cool. Looks like a little party place, and looks like a lot of fun, and the food was great. Yeah. So once we ate, there was a lot of photo ops outside. We recognized there was a liquor store next door, a Flora Bama liquor store, another building, and then we went across the street to Flora Bama. And then once we went up there, we were all happy to go into Flora Bama, and the lady said,
"Oh, we don't take credit cards.
We don't take cash only." Wow. So Amy's like, "Well, do you have an ATM?" And the lady points behind us, and there's a
portalette.
There's a porta potty right there. It says ATM on it. No kidding, no lie. And we go inside, and Amy gets the cash out.
Freaking portalette.
We're in a portalette ATM machine.
I can't even see the shit. Oh, sorry. How do you enter?
It's a portalette ATM machine.
Here we go.
How much money you got, lady?
I haven't drank enough yet. I gotta get money out of the. Yeah, it was quite comical. But we go in. Flora Bama, if you've never been, it was built in 1964? 1964. It's probably one of the top rated bars on the beach. They've got a lot of famous.
It is. It's in all kind of magazines. Yeah. They film movies there. They wrote songs about it there. Yeah.
So two that I know of songs are Kenny Chesney, Flora Bama.
Awesome
and
song.
Jason Aldean, which is
Holy Water.
You gonna sing?
Holy Water. Yes, Holy Water.
Her
favorite song, because that was on the playlist. Like every fifth song,
okay,
we would hear
until we hit Montana. Anyway, so that's another story for another
Holy
day.
Water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so great song though. Yeah. Jason Aldean rocks.
Yep.
But
so we went inside the bar, and it has many different floors, and it has different bands: rock bands, country bands, jazz bands, all day, all night. I guess until it closes. And you can go to
tons of cool memorabilia like license plates,
license plates from all the state really with different sayings on it. Yeah, really cool stuff. And
now we went a little off season, I think. Yeah. So I definitely think there's a couple of different events that they have throughout the year. One of their biggest ones, which totally on our bucket list, thanks Tim Gohagan for letting us know, is the mullet toss. Yeah. So talk about the mullet toss just a little bit.
So the Flora Bama it's actually in Alabama, in Orange
Beach.
And then you have, I can't pronounce
Perdido Key.
Perdido Key, which is in Florida. So they draw like a 10-foot circle, apparently. I watched videos. You can go to their website and check out all this information and when it's happening. But there's like a 10-foot circle, and they throw frozen mullets as far as they can, and then they win prizes and stuff, and there's concerts and
try to go across the Alabama line from Florida. So I know it sounds kind of,
but we're gonna go back and we're gonna
cool,
check it
though.
out.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it. It's fun. Something different.
Yeah.
Definitely something different. You might want to try out.
Yeah.
But there's famous people there, and
you never know who's going to show up, like Kenny Chesney, and
they have concerts.
Put on a concert.
They have concerts on the beach. They have concerts everywhere. Joel Nichols was fixing to play there. He's an old time country singer from the 80s or 90s. Yeah. And anyway, so we went to the beach next, and as we were walking out on the boardwalk to the beach with Amy had wine, I had a beer, and we got stopped by security, and.
So the security card, which is a little different for us being from Florida, she said you can take that out, but you can't bring it back in. And I'm thinking, what is that about? Because obviously in Florida, with the liquor license and everything, they won't let you take it out of the establishment.
Yeah, you can't leave the establishment.
Yeah, but in Alabama, you can leave.
And you had a good idea, a good point. Probably they didn't want you sneaking alcohol back in.
Yeah, maybe.
It was
a little weird for us being from Florida.
Okay, so there's a security guard at the end of the boardwalk, and she said you can go out with your alcohol, but don't come back in with it. Like, you have to drink it before you come back in. Like, what is that?
Okay.
But it is Alabama, so.
But then we got to the beach, and there was another bar and another gift shop and a guy singing acoustic.
It was great.
And then Amy
totally up my alley.
Amy went and put her toes in the ocean. And she said it was cold, and it was just the sand was beautiful. We sat out there for, I don't know, almost an hour. Yeah. And then we called it quits because, again, we're old timers, and we wanted to get an early start. So we went back to base camp.
I'm always thinking one step ahead, like a carpenter that makes stairs.
And got prepared for our trip to New Orleans, Louisiana.
I know a guy,
which we'll talk about in the next video. We do know a guy now. So New Orleans, it was a long drive to New Orleans. We went through many bayous, across many bridges, across many roads. It was cool. It was beautiful. Mississippi.
Louisiana.
And then we got into Louisiana, and we stayed at, we'll talk about that in the next video.
Yeah.
The state park, St. Bernard.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun. New Orleans, we'll talk about that later. We'll let you know how we feel about New Orleans. But, so we appreciate you stopping by if you made it this far in the video. This is something new we're trying out with the microphones, and we figured it was easier to photograph and videotape our journey and then come back and look at it, relive it, and then really just kind of get to talk about it a little bit more with you guys, and let you know. If you have questions, comment below.
If you like this format or don't like this format, comment below.
Yeah, subscribe to our channel. Give us a like if you like the video, and we'll have a lot more videos coming up. Making our way out west, and
also check out our new website.
Oh yes, so each week, as we release a new video, I wrote an article, so it'll be more in depth with pictures. Of
hikes, things like hikes, that we've done, favorite things where we've done,
all kind of stuff, and it's gonna tell a story. Basically, it's the journals from our road. So we took notes after each place we stayed. I wrote down all these notes, and Amy helped me, and we wrote down all these notes and things, and then I just wrote an article about it, so you could kind of follow along too. It's on www.thetatestravel.com. Not Tate's Travel, but the Tate's Travel. .com, and we'll link it down below, and you can read that article and follow along with us as well. Yep. And check out our
Tate out.
Check out our Instagram. Also, follow us on Facebook. Tates are out.
Tate out.
Thanks for watching. Tates are out. Tates. There's two of us. Tates.
Tate.